When I'm coming back, that's what I look for. I know that I'm near home. It's when I see that rocket, and I'd hate to see it go.
The type of exit
I kind of hope they keep it.
Yeah.
that no one seems ready to take.
Oh, that will be sad. That would be sad.
Hey folks, Dale Jackson here for Yellow Hammer. Now, let's talk a little bit about that rocket on I-65 at the Tennessee-Alabama border. It says hello or goodbye, depending on which way you're going, because you see that and you know you're either leaving or coming to the state of Alabama. And I think it is a fantastic thing that has a lot of character. It's been there for 44 years, and now they're saying they're taking it down with no plan on what to replace it.
It's been in the background of a lot of family pictures since the 1970s, but a recognizable landmark just as you leave Tennessee for the state of Alabama could be coming down.
News Channel 5's Chris Davis shows us why so many people want to save a true blast from the past.
You don't exactly need the exit number
Because we do look for it as we come this way.
to remember how to find Alabama's rest stop,
Yes, it stands out. It jumps out at you.
Yeah.
especially with this towering testament to space exploration parked right out front.
I taught for years, and we would bring kids down here, and the kids loved when we stopped here and looked at the rocket.
But after nearly 50 years of being pointed towards the heavens and pointing out where to stretch your legs, this Saturn 1B rocket's mission could finally be scrapped.
Well, it's a landmark. It's been there for a long time. I'd hate to see them take it down and not, put anything up.
That's one of the scenarios being considered as the Alabama Welcome Center goes through a remodel. In recent interviews, the director of tourism for the state of Alabama says either this rocket has to be cleaned up or it has to be taken down. Now the question is which will happen and who will be responsible.
Because it's 44 years old, it makes me wonder, does the Alabama Memorial Preservation Act come into play here? Is this something that can even be taken down? I hope not. I hope they're forced to preserve it, and I think they should actually preserve it because it does provide a very unique thing that you don't see other places. Other places aren't proud of their rockets. The state of Alabama is. North Alabama is. The Rocket City is. And we should continue that. Now, there's been a lot of suggestions about what should go there in its place. And the best solution I've come up with is a space shuttle mock-up. If you're not going to replace the rocket that's there, which is the ideal, either fix the one that's there or build another mock-up and put it there. Now, the rocket that's there is an actual rocket, okay? But you don't got to do that. Just create a mock-up, something that looks like that, and make sure it'll stay up during the weather. That's it. But if you want to go and do something else, the correct answer is, like I said before, the space shuttle. Yes, I know the space shuttle is done. We're not using it anymore. There's the SLS, the Space Launch System, which, again, North Alabama played a very heavy role in, and some people have suggested putting one there. I don't think that looks as iconic as the rocket that's there now, especially now the retro vibe it has, or the space shuttle, which is a very unique vehicle. Put a giant one up there, let people see it, let people know what they're saying, and let them know where they're headed. The SLS, like I said, it just isn't distinct enough for me. The only thing I don't want to see is them do nothing. They need to replace it with something, and the rest of the state should actually look at what they're doing up here in North Alabama with this rocket and say, what can we do at our major entry points? What can we do where we are seeing people come in from out of state? What should be the landmark that sits on those roads, on the other interstates that lead into the state? I think this is an important landmark. I like it. I want to see it stay. There's no real talk of replacing it yet, at least not coming up with what they're going to use to replace it. Again, option one, leave it as is or create a mock-up version of what's there already so there's no change. Option two, space shuttle. Put a giant space shuttle there so people see that. The worst option is, of course, doing nothing and just making it a normal everyday exit. That is, of course, a very, very bad idea. But again, I'm hoping the Alabama Memorial Preservation Act might come into play here. It might actually do something good for once.